So Megan, the weather has been all over the place, to say the least.
Yes, it definitely has been very inconsistent.
It's one snowy day and then completely clear the next. So what's going on?
Yes, it definitely has been lately, and unfortunately it will be even more inconsistent as we get closer to spring. I will talk more about what is coming in the near future after the break, so stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Megan Weber, and we're taking a look at our campus cam. If you have noticed, today has been such a beautiful day. The sun was shining, blue skies, barely a cloud in sight. Temperatures were at 35 degrees with a dew point at 15 degrees, so keeping the atmosphere nice and dry for today. Winds were moving from the west at 5 miles per hour with occasional wind gusts at 16 miles per hour. And that's pretty much the same story for the entire state. Pretty clear skies, a little bit of localized snow flurries to the southern part of the state and to the western part of the state. But again, very localized, very clear for the rest of the state. So if you were outside today, you probably soaked in a bunch of vitamin D. And lately for national temperatures, everything is very mild for this time of year. The coldest part of the country in International Falls was at 30 degrees Fahrenheit, so if that tells you anything. 35 over in our area, 32 in Chicago, and then moving down to the southern part of the country, 80 degrees down in Miami and 63 down in New Orleans, so very mild for this time of year. But taking it back a little bit more local, in Ithaca it is 36 degrees Fahrenheit, North Star 36, and Breckenridge a little bit more north, 35 degrees. Slightly farther north, 34 in Wise, 34 in Rosenbush, and then 35 in Mount Pleasant. And then a little bit farther, 31 in Hayes, 33 in Clare, and 42 in Farwell. And taking a look at our highway, US 131 in Reed City, looking north, traffic conditions are pretty clear. So if you plan on traveling tonight, right now is a perfect time to do so. 36 degrees makes for not so slick conditions, barely any snow anywhere right now. And then blue skies. So temperatures tonight are going to be dropping pretty drastically. So I would get on the roads pretty soon just to avoid that. And you guys have probably wondered, what is meteorological spring, or what is the difference between meteorological versus astronomical spring? So meteorological spring, we're actually already in that. It's based on the annual temperature cycles and it follows the calendar, versus astronomical, which is pretty familiar to everyone, is based on the position of the Earth relative to the sun, and it uses solstices and equinoxes. And that actually is going to be coming up here on March 20th. So next week, we are escaping winter and coming back to spring. So finally, right? And for tonight, temperatures are going to be dropping down to 17 degrees, remain mostly clear, 0% chance of precipitation with winds moving northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And although those temperatures are going to be dropping down to 17 degrees tonight, those temperatures are looking to rise quickly back up into the day tomorrow to 42 degrees at 3 p.m. So although it's going to be cloudy tomorrow, take a look out for those nice temperatures. Maybe go on for a brisk walk outside. It'll be beautiful for that. So taking it back to Rachel.
All right, what is up? It was sunny today. I got energy to go. My name's Dan, but hey, Dom's close pretty much. If we look at temperatures for the next 48 hours, tonight we'll drop down to about 20, so it'll feel like more like the middle of January than it is the middle of March. Moving forward in time, tomorrow we'll have a mostly sunny day. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s with the sun coming out. Temperatures will only drop to about 36, 37 as warm air will move in tomorrow night ahead of a system. Looking at our future radar, head into tomorrow afternoon, you can see pretty much dry throughout the Midwest. We'll have a system moving in from the west. You can see it starting to develop here in Minneapolis and Bismarck. But we'll stay dry throughout the day tomorrow. As we go into precipitation chances, that's Thursdays when we're going to see temperatures warm up with winds coming out of the southwest, but that will bring our precipitation chances up to about 80 to 100%. It should be about a half inch of rain, so it will be kind of a washout. As we move into Friday, that will transition to more snow showers as the winds will move out of the northwest instead of the southwest. But after that, we look into dry conditions to start the first week of spring. Moving forward here, another story will be the wind gusts. Tomorrow they'll hover around about 15 miles an hour with the wind gusts, but as the system approaches and we get warmer temperatures, the wind gusts will move up to about 31 degrees. You can see in Chicago, even stronger wind gusts, about 40. These winds will bring the warm temperatures up as they will be coming out of the southwest, so you will feel that starting tomorrow afternoon. Moving forward into our 10-day temperature trend. We'll warm up again tomorrow, about 45. 48 Thursday, but that'll be a washout, so it won't be as sunny as it will be tomorrow. As we head into Friday, that temperature of 46 that you see, that'll be more of a morning high as temperatures will drop behind the back end of the system into about the upper 20s by Friday night. That'll stay into Saturday at the back end, but as we move ahead into the first ring of spring, expect temperatures into the low 50s. And moving on to the 7-day forecast here. Again, tomorrow will be mostly sunny, about 45 degrees. As we go into Thursday, hover around that 45 before the rain moves in. Speaking of Thursday, that's the beginning of March Madness. If you're looking for underdog, go Kent State and Grand Canyon. As we move into Friday, we'll see the back end of that system. Temperatures drop into the 20s by nighttime. It'll stay cool in the back end of the system on Saturday with a chance of scattered flurries. And then as we move into the first day of spring Monday, look for it to feel more like spring with temperatures in the low 50s and sunny conditions as we head throughout next week and warmer. That's weather.